you are going to ever take off or land at an airport, then noise is what people are going to ask about, right? So the people living in the neighborhood of the airport don't care at all if you are, spending a lot of fuel, being efficient or not. What they care about is what they hear, what wakes them up, when they can't talk outside for a given time. And so the noise matters because it's community impact. So there are different types of noise. They're different, they're generated in different ways. And so if you're modeling them, sometimes with something like PowerFLOW, you can get it all at once. But if you're trying to do just pull that little piece off and do almost a back of the envelope type of calculation type of model, then you have to really think about what is that noise source. If you're a designer, you need tools that are much more like back of the envelope calculations at the beginning of the design process. And those tools are the ones that I actually try to build. And so you use those to come up with ballparks, to come up with trends, and you want to run them fast and you want to run them over lots of geometries and just get a feel. So I attend, a conference that's called Aeroacoustics every year. And several years ago on the airframe noise side, PowerFLOW started to come up in presentations, and people were looking at, can you use that simulation method to do the acoustics for airframe. Fast forward a couple years after that, someone shows a fan simulation. We're like, And I just started talking to him and I said, hey, can I start looking at like how good that is inside? You guys looked at it one way. I'd love to, do my analysis and really see if the wakes are the way they are. And he said yes. And we show up at another meeting together and he says, NASA is going to let me run my simulation on a couple more things that you've looked at previously. And I said, ooh, if I could get that data. So we made an agreement that after he ran those, he would then send me, these volumes of data. It just grew over years of, me seeing the result, me thinking this would be great for me to have, him saying, I'd like you to have it. The OBE worked out really well in two ways. One, it really got me in working with people at 3DS, which was good because we continue to work now. The collaboration helped me push the work in a few directions and try to answer a few questions that hadn't been answered. And it actually brought some more attention to my work, which then led to a grant that I have now. So it just helped to sustain the project. For me, it has only been 100% positive. I have found 3DS to be extremely generous. It's very symbiotic. I would say have the conversation and see if there's a way to be involved.